Yeah.
Scary.
Cheese and bread. Lord.
So I be like cheese and bread. These days I've been feeling blessed. Lockdown ain't me feeling stressed. Could've been sat up in a cell for the whole year, but now man, a man's free instead. 2019 was a blood clot madness. Right now man, I'm trying to beef with feds. Right now stuck up in a 2-year license. Can't wait till I got 3 months left. Then I be like cheese and bread. Man, I with an air bear speech like Ted. Man, I lost bags, need to reinvest. Got food in my yard to be decompressed. Man, a man's gal, man, I treat like chess, ski unpressed. Got a man's queen in check, breeze upsets. Man, I got a G's impressed. Can I better get a wheel up yet? Cheese and bread. Man, I got gal from east and west. Big back ting with a D-cup breast. Got a good job with the EDX. Tell the gal I was gonna meet at 10, but it's at 10 when they even dress. Turned up late, she real upset like sorry babe, man, I had a decent rest. Yes.
We are in London for the plug too. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. Let's go. Shout out to all the battlers on the car. Make sure you do click subscribe and join the Patreon as well. We are getting into the Academy final today. Both of these battlers have worked hard all year to make it to this point, and the winner will go and represent Premier Battles and the UK in New York in 2023. That being said, rapper on the right, let them know who you are, bro.
Kingslee Thunder, aka I poke forward in your ribs and I close doors with me hips. Shouts out No Mind Collective, yeah.
And the other finalist on my left-hand side, you've seen him before, let them know who you are, bro.
My name's Bard.
Make some fucking noise if you're in the building! Yeah! As always with the Academy, this is a 3-round battle. 5 judges will announce the winner at the end of the event. Bard decided he's starting round 1. It's round 1 on you, bro. Let's go.
I don't know how pirates were ever a thing. You know what I mean? You call me out first bar of your first battle. But someone had a cheeky vino. Now I'm pulling up on a body like a cheap tuxedo. There's a tick, 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 and it's reaching 0. Because what happens after the Make-A-Wish kid meets his hero? Yo, listen.
Let's go.
About 20 years ago, O'Shea had sex in a pub. Foursome. One of those hookers had a kid, and this is the dumb orphan. So, yes. 20 years ago, O'Shea had sex in a pub. Foursome. One of those hookers had a kid, and this is the dumb orphan. So, rip off his one-liners. Some of that stuff's awesome, but he's more like Jay Short. A 16's too much for him. Listen.
Already.
That's one.
That's one.
Oh, I did a gig in Liverpool once. Was it awful? Very. I've won. I'm trying to get laid. I'm more than ready, but there's 3 girls in the venue. First one's bald and heavy. The second's got a weird neck, sort of Nessie. The third, she's just a straight up walrus yeti. Liver birds? I've seen liver birds in the mortuary. Yo, you and those battle rap groupies? Yeah, I am known for the form. But your one? Whew, she'll suck a mango through a straw. That slag hoe that I call her when she's mad throating it all, I'm talking Cinderella. Oh, she shall go to the balls. Yo. Whoa. Your hair is beautiful. I'm feeling tragically shown up. How do you get it so tousled yet hanging so brushed? Should have put time in the pen instead of pandering to those sluts. Fuck a perm, he's gonna catch a couple bangs in his bowl cut. Yo, well, let me guess. Bard's an actor. That strategy is flawed. You did a film 3 months ago, you funny little fraud. He's getting Chris Rock slapped till his family applauds. We're both actors. You're just not what the Academy awards. Yo, whoa, what else you got? Bard's a racist. That always does well. Nah, I'm just a crazy stoner. Last year I nearly had to pay Lobola, but the chick couldn't contain my boner. Yo, wait. I don't sound like I'm from where I'm from. Could this man get any queerer? You don't really sound like you're living in Manchester either. Listen, if you come with that spam, like a dodgy link, you're getting teabagged dirty like an office sink. How about some fresh angles, Kingslee? What you think? You can't sully my name, you need a Monsters, Inc. That's round 1. Round 1, and I hope you got some heavy quotes, because in round 3, we're playing What's in the Envelope? Just gonna take a few of these. Just please spread them around. Spread them around yourselves. Just everyone, yeah, please. Oh, Jen, you'd love that one. Anyone, someone back here? Open at the start of my round 3. A couple for the back. These gentlemen here. Start of my round 3.
Yo, let's go round 1 at Kingslee Thunder. Let's go.
Bro, you were the king
of the Ronalds.
of the Ronalds. Bizzo, what you backing him for? I'll turn up to one of your live-action roleplay events with an actual sword. He finds out I'm there and runs to cover quick, but I approach his lair in the mothership. He comes at me with an enchantment spell. I just duck and swing. Turn around with his head held up like, is this your fucking king? What we say in London? We in the building? Yeah! What happened to you, bro? You were one of the biggest hitters in your form, spitting vicious and war-torn, landing every bar about Little Britain and dwarf porn. But as time went on, shit just fizzled with poor scores. Now he's hitting whiskey and Portmore to win this. He's hit a little clip in the 4-4. He knows he's gonna need more than little wizards and warlords, because nowadays, things are different. We pause more. People seem to really fucking...
Talk about it.
Dude, things are different, we pause more. People seem to really fucking listen and talk more, but don't forget, when he started battling, the King of England was called George. Look at this little gremlin. We could never be mates. It's like he went to Florida, because he is in a terrible state. If you were... He is in a... Look at this little gremlin, we could never be mates. It's like he went to Florida, because he is in a terrible state. If you and Bowski jumped on that male pregnancy wave, shit's to come out looking like Henry VIII. I'm different. And right now the scene's really fiending for change. The moment this got confirmed, you put your feet in the grave, yeah. The last guy called me a pacifist, and I can see you feeling it, mate. Well, I beg you make the wrong move now, and we'll find out if that's really the case. If people said I'm winning, that is blatantly true. They'll think this is a game because I ain't in the mood, and growing up I was always taught not to play with me food, but... Wait. He'll start shouting and patronising like he's some actual sicko. If you're such a vet bard, why aren't you battling Bizzo? He's your mentor. I can only imagine the pain he holds, because when you started battling, Bizzo was like 8 years old. Facts. So if this is a challenge, watch me pass the test, snapping on it randomly like I have Tourette's. No one's even mentioned your performance at the last event. In fact, you weren't even relevant when you were at your best. I'm at your neck, but Uwe Savant taught me a lot about the scene we have. Because the judges could fuck this and all of a sudden he's the champ. But if he robs me, do you think I'm feeling bad? Like, you know where I'm from? I'll fucking steal it back. Like, I was built for this. Ask any battler, they'll say you get to a point where you learn your shit so much you start just hating that. These type of comments got me looking over my own content like, yep, I can't relate to that. Real talk, I couldn't give a fuck how this is coming across. I should have been doing this for years, but I've been ducking for long. The itch to try out would always come in and stop. Back and forth battle talk, suffered and lost. I started puffing the pot. The anxiety in my brain just kept mugging me off, telling myself I wouldn't be that funny to watch. Just stick to being a fan and stay stuck in the spot. But I was meant for this. I just had to summon the boss, because for 10 fucking years, I stood and I watched while you were running the shop, all them dodgy transactions only plummeting stock. Every time you claim that you were fully the Don or started walking around like you the brother of God, I'm thinking, yo, we've got more in common than you would in the clocked. Because it looks like we both spent the last 10 years pretending to be something we're not. I heard a couple of you doubting that I'd brung the chrome. I heard a couple of you doubting that I brung the chrome. Now bees carrying lava like a honeycomb. The 10 will give this 20-something 30s like I'm Uncle Tom got crazy guns. I'm putting Mad Max to Thunderdome. Listen, how I work with the son off is like a lumber mill. But this is Better Call Saul. Have you done your will? Cause he only thinks that he's fucking ill, but you don't want that static like Chuck McGill. Yo, bow! A bag of smoke to your cantaloupe. That can have you smoke like the Catholic Pope. They said I can't do Harry Potter gun bars. That was cope. Because when this wizard waves a stick, everyone in Kingslee shackled bolt. Listen, Jacob Thunder. Battling me is ambitious. You see, he starts out funny style, keeping your interest. Then in the very next line, he's like a thieving delinquent. What is it, a greasy existence on the street with the widget, you weird little midget? Jacob's crack as if he says he gets cheese with the biscuit. Yo! Yo, this isn't a rival. This isn't a rival. Just some kid in a final. When you were whittling idols, I had written the Bible. Bison knew it's Bayern Munich because I kill for survival. I know Kingslee cool, man, but this year he isn't winning a title. Listen, all the team coach here are a bastard litter. Because I'm the sexiest from Rappanet Park and their captain's bitter. Listen, said I was Robin Savant, but the title turned like an action picture. Will was never the king, he gave it legs like a caterpillar. And its plain black tea was a prime mark, that's the kicker. The only thing you boys good for is getting gassed on Twitter. Yo! And the ScoMo cameo won't be as crazy as it seems. You know what I'm gonna do to erase him from the scene? I'll just make a loud noise or a small change to his routine. Listen. No, most rappers joke about fighting. With you, I mean it true and literal. I'm talking teeth gone. Have you eaten more soup than Vizual? Listen, I'm pulling mini-me strings. Listen to me, kings, you're just a wimpy, weak gimp trying to simp for cheap minge, and if you think that he wins, you can lick on these things. Bard stash as rhymer is Large Hadron Collider. I make a big machine ring, too.
Let's go, second round of Kingslee Thunder.
So I was doing some research for an essay. I had to find things most searched under urgent and medical. And it turns out, a lot of people are searching for testicles. One person asked, what's it like to give birth? Is it terrible? The most frequently asked question was, how is Bard's head so perfectly spherical? Got so many bars for your head. Bro, start saying shit. You aren't changing it. I can gather from the manner he's standing that Bard's hating it. They're like, Daddy, chill. Nah, you aren't saying it. Nah, they're like, Daddy, chill. I said, they're like, Daddy, chill. Nah, you aren't saving him. That is a large cranium. The circumference of his skull got him looking like half alien. Everybody here thinks that Kingslee beating him. It's funny, he chats so much air, and his head looks like it was filled with helium. You look like Santa Claus if his face was drawn onto a basketball. 8 bars in, he probably hopes it's time now. I'm sorry, it's not my fault his head looks like one of the balls off Total Wipeout. That's an image that I just can't get off. And it's ironic, because they're gonna be like, Bard fell off. Fell off? Allow that. He's getting dumped in the Thames and booted off South Bank, but this isn't the end. Don't worry about that, because as long as he falls head first, he'll bounce back. Against Savant and Kick, he was like, "Yous don't have sex, but I'm about that." I highly doubt that. You can say we don't get girls, but it's clear we did, though. You've not spoken to a female since CB Bizzo. When you're in the presence of a lady, you seem a bit stiff, bro. House party at Bard's Gap be feeling like a year 6 disco. No one's believing his fables, but I get it. He's just trying to put some green on the table, and I'm cool with boss. But, bro, you lose a lot. This is the Crucible. And this dude's a wash. It's pretty out of pocket how I move to Don and put out the stick on cue like a snooker shot now. Ooh, I genuinely invite you to try and prove me wrong, but if you're such a good performer, why did I get Performance of the Night on a card that you were on? But this pussy got to Apex. Top Cat calls himself a dragon. Stop that. Bro, you love dragons. It's a fact, it's a fact. It's weird and seedy. Something about it kind of feeling creepy. Bard as a loner, catching party and sober, like, yo, I'm so sick. I'm talking SARS and Ebola. Leaving scars on the posers, bringing an army of soldiers. I'll still be carving your shoulder with the shards of a boulder. I've got the heart of an ogre, but I'm also the dragon that was guarding Fiona. Oh, you mean the one that got fucked by a donkey? I prefer not to speak. Like, honestly, why are you a dragon, mate? Is it because your shit's so hot that you're breathing fire? Please retire. Yeah, it is that time now. Oh, he's mad right now. He wants to call himself a dragon so bad right now. And I'm still going. I don't need a time limit. I'll speak till I'm finished because the general consensus is Kingslee's nice with it. So I felicit hate. Last week I had B Magic sending me a verse just to see if I had said any of it first. This guy's a victim. This guy's a victim. That's why I'm moving heavy for. You have the swagger of a retired magician that fucking moved to Benidorm. Bro, bad on eye battle. Couldn't picture that if I tried. I'm the man for the fight, it's obvious. Your theatrical slight and little snappy reply couldn't even hold a fucking candle to mine. This is a matter of pride, and I'm seasoned now. I've been handling guys that travel on flights. Wait, Briggsy, ScoMo counts as an international, right?
This is battle rap now, right? A couple of white males. Yeah, damn right I'm a dragon, because there's magic on my scales. Now, can you open the... if you'd like to open the envelope, come over to this point, please. Over. Sorry, kiddo.
Says picture of a dragon.
That's too far.
Sorry, Kingslee. Sorry, Kingslee.
You're shot, Barbros! That's as tragic as his background is. You'd think this fact would cause her masses of embarrassment, but when that child support is in her hand and when she's cashing it, you weren't a mistake, Jake. Just a happy little accident. Oh. You do that rookie shit, mate. It's yesterday's news. Little pussy trying to fake stripes like Pepe Le Pew. You gotta tighten that up or you were destined to lose. I got every couple punching like domestic abuse. Yo, I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna fight. But if I'd come to rock, I bet $100 this funny fuck would dump his guts like a tummy tuck. I call him AC and DC when I chuck him up, cause if those about to rock, you'll hear thunder struck. Yo, you did a battle for KFC. Jesus Christ. What, were you a little nugget trying to beef the fries? No. No. You did a battle for KFC. Jesus Christ. What, were you a little nugget trying to beef the fries? No. I hear they've got a special on at TGI's. He'll do a hot 16 with every heap of sides. And if your business had some tat to sell, be advised, Kingslee sells out quicker than a PS5. Yo, you're smoking Hamlets if you say you'll turn the king to a ghost. They look at you like you're Jesus, want you winning the most. Well, if you're Jesus, then I'm Hitler with the spiritual host. You fed 5,000 bread, but I made 6 million toast, yo! What?
That's crazy.
That's a bit iffy, you know?
Getting in the runners!
I don't know about all that.
Keep going.
I've been doing this 10 years. I'm big in Japan. You're from a crop containing him, illiterate and scam. Got your battle rap nerds trying to spit if he can, so keep on calling me shit until the shit hits the fan. I'm making bodily incisions in this sorry little victim till the back wall's looking like a Pollock exhibition. Yeah, you showed up. Yeah, you showed up. That was a horrible decision, because I just turned King's Crown to Coronation Chicken. Good night.
Yo, that whole round, what a mess. Just called himself Hitler, bro. I can guarantee you that is not a flex. down very nicely, actually. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely a racist. It's always good. It's golden. Evergreen. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely a racist. But it's about to get deep. But when he heard Idris Elba was in the running for 007, he was so fucking upset. You know them ones when you slam your bedroom door and start punching your bed? The idea of a black James Bond just stays stuck in his head. When he heard the Little Mermaid was mixed race, he kicked the puppy to death. But wait, bear with me on this. But he might have a point.
Explain this one.
Hear me out. The original Little Mermaid had a long green tail that weaves and swishes, and her skin was white, so you can see the difference. And I think her voice went slightly higher when she speaks to fishes. I mean, come on, guys, we want it to be realistic. You fucking idiot. You don't want a war with the kid? All them shock factor bars ain't gonna cause him to win. But in fairness, when we look at all of the clips, the new crop, this man more than we think. Real talk, we learned a lot from you, G, so thank you, because you made all those mistakes. Now we don't have to. Yeah. Like those the type of pops that you were hitting never. Bar beating me, you must be sipping Stella. Try to tell me that him shouting means he's big and better. Try to tell me that what I do isn't clever. You think I write a bunch of jokes and just hope that it lands? To be fair, that is practically most of the plan. Nah. It's all purposely mastered, carefully crafted. I don't just study the shit, bro. I am learning it backwards. You haven't got a...
Let's go!
You haven't got a fucking hope. You just about beat Savant and kicked Nelly. That's two guys I would fucking smoke. The crowd don't appreciate me. Them battles should have blown. Everyone should like this. Well, they fucking don't. You can run through the Ronalds, man, but that doesn't make you top tier. There's a place for you in battle rap, bard, just not here. Because you represent the old crowd, the we mask our shitty content with a choke crowd. You're getting smoked now. I don't slow down, whether he's telling lies or I'm shelling guys. The nose longer than a moke round. Lad.
Next year.
Not even a year ago, I was coming to events, looking around these rooms like, I really shouldn't try flex. Now I'm looking around these rooms like, who else wants to die next? You got some shit to say now? Save your breath. Everything I say, I fucking say with chest. They said, Kingslee, go out there and break a leg. 3 rounds later, they're poking him like, mate, he's dead. You little space cadet. He said, I'm facing death. I said, nah, the level's getting raised again. I've been prepping for this moment since the day we met. Whilst you and Kik were playing tug of war, I've been out here playing chess. Speaking of chess, didn't you throw up before the Savant battle? You're one horrible kid. I'm gonna take 2 steps back in case you gotta be sick. The man's a novice at this. If I was 50 battles deep, I'd be the obvious king. Me faces be plastered across the Hollywood Strip. I'd have supermodels at home feeding me olives and shit. But if I was 50 battles deep, an underdog to a newcomer, I'd probably quit. Yeah, I'd be cooking all day on that comedy tip. I can't believe you want more. Oliver Twist. And they said the scene's been missing an active Scouts battler. I've erased that. They said newcomers don't win tournaments. I'ma change that. But he's still trying to figure out why they want to stop and listen like they haven't lost a round the entire competition. Yes. Those 3 were light work. But they said run for cover when Bard's near. Bro, I'll battle anyone, anywhere, from Brooklyn to Berkshire. You just wrapped your little heart out, still couldn't impart fear. But for me, the real work fully just starts here.
Let's go! Let's go, make some noise! Premier Battles, we are in London for the Plug 2 and the Academy 22 final. If you enjoyed that battle, London, make some noise. First of all, I want to shout out both Kingslee Thunder and Bard, who've worked hard to get to this point, and the winner, as I said, will go to New York and represent the UK and Premier Battles. That being said, it did come down to a 3-2 decision on the judges. And the winner is going all the way over to New York. Make some noise for Kingslee Thunder.
Do you know what? It was a really, really good battle. Based on the shit that I like, technical writing, how they structure stuff, I got barred.
Frost judging Bar versus Kingslee Thunder, big up PB. I'm going to give that Kingslee. I think I'm going to give it 3-0, maybe give the second round to Bard. Very close battle the whole way through. Like the 3-0 don't represent how close it was. I do think it comes down to Bard having bigger moments, but less of them, and Kingslee having just a little bit less, but a majority of them, and that's what it comes down to. Kingslee wins 2-1.
I really want to give it, everything in me wants to give it to Kingslee. I should root for Kingslee. I'm a new era fan, new battle rap, He didn't do enough. Bard had half the material and was twice as more effective with what he had, in my humble opinion. I've got Bard 2-1. I wish Kingslee was a little more effective, but I can't. Experience showed out for me.
Yo, just watched Kingslee Thunder versus Bard Academy final. Very good battle. Quite a style clash, so it's always tougher to judge those anyway. I feel like the bigger haymakers were definitely coming from Kingslee. Bard's writing was really strong. Some of the punches, first round, like Academy Awards, Monsters Inc. There's loads I could list from both, but what I'd say is I gave the first round to Kingslee Thunder. The second round, I might have edged to Bard just because Kingslee got a little more inconsistent and some of the jokes weren't hitting as hard. Third round, the biggest moment to hit the bar and the flipping of that bar. It's the biggest moment probably from the battle. Kingslee took it effectively and flipped it on its head, said what the crowd was thinking, and got a huge reaction. It takes a lot to do that in the moment, and it really came off. And then that led into this angle about racism and all this stuff he'd pre-written, and it worked perfectly. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Kingslee Thunder. Big up both of them.
So I feel like first round, Kingslee took a while to warm up. Like Bard was good. Bard had a very solid first round, and Kingslee's jokes weren't really doing it for me initially, but then he just started to go on a real direct breakdown, and I feel like he finished stronger in his round. So I kind of edged it to Kingslee because I just felt it was more direct that first round. The second round, Bard again started really well and was good throughout the whole round, but this time round Kingslee's comedy was actually doing bits like for me. I was just like, okay, like it started with the head jokes and everything, continuing the breakdown, just again talking about the difference between them two and why kind of like Kingslee shouldn't really be, like Bard shouldn't really be in the position he's in considering the whole context of his career, blah blah blah. So again, I edged that round to Kingslee. And then Bard, I felt like the controversial line was actually good. It was controversial, but it was good. But then Kingslee came with that rebuttal, and I was just like, wow. But then I feel like Kingslee, after that rebuttal, he just kind of slowly wind down, and it maybe wasn't as consistent as Bard's third round. So I gave the third round to Bard. So overall, I scored it 2-1 to Kingslee. Yeah.